Let's fix the ugliest thing in my backyard, the forgotten fairy garden. You see, it's in a part of our yard that is not very accessible, so it has been neglected. But I have ideas to make it a magical space. First, I made way for its new accessible spot and got a big old knife. Cutting open the tarp, this will make sense later. Doing it on the ground last year was a big mess. The pieces got everywhere. So I'm lifting it in a garden bed and doing another little mixy mix with potting soil, just like day one of the backyard. The fairies told me they would like to live amongst the plants, so I found a great selection of perennials. That is why I cut into the tarp. That way, as they grow, they will just grow deep into the ground. Now, the fairies need houses, but those can be expensive, so I have thrifted most of the fairy garden. And to my surprise, the little garden bed filled up rather quickly, so I grabbed some sticks from the yard and I decided to make a fairy ladder. Now, last time I did this, someone said, but fairies fly. Don't be ableist. Another thing that my daughter really didn't like about the last fairy garden is that a lot of the things didn't open, so I found this bird feeder, grabbed my hot glue gun, and covered it in moss, and I think this turned out so incredibly darling. If fairies are real, which they are, they would live here. Now, all of the little pieces will be in this lifted garden bed to avoid the problems we ran into last year, but I couldn't resist putting this mossy house somewhere. Maybe I'll stick it down with rock glue. I don't know. Any ideas there? Always welcome. But just like that, we took it from this to this. I'm so excited to watch the moss grow and spread around the houses. I think this is an insane upgrade. Plus, I finished it with enough time to replant my tomatoes, add a couple more planters. But the backyard as a whole is still ugly. Tomorrow, I'm getting all new patio furniture, painting my house, and doing something my husband's been begging me to do for years.